What is going on, everybody? Hello, hello, hello. Happy Tuesday. It's a good time to be here, man. That was an exciting town hall yesterday. I actually haven't even done the 5 biggest takeaways. I have a bunch of notes that I need to organize, but I was busy last night. I was not busy. I was having fun last night, and then busy this morning. so, um, I wanted to stream it, but it was the first time that Darkest Night and I actually finally got into some Web 2 gaming. So we spent a little bit last night playing some what's that called? StarCraft 2. And for those who don't know, I've spent so much time, so many probably days and months of my life playing the original StarCraft, but then I never got into StarCraft 2. And so he's been like pushing me and encouraging me to like check it out, and we finally did it last night. So that was fun. I enjoyed it, and we may do some more and stream it over on Twitch, just because I had fun. So I'll keep you guys updated with that. We'll keep all the Web 2 shenanigans over on Twitch if that ends up being the case. But it was fun nonetheless. Yeah, other than that, what happened? We had the town hall. We had the promo card announcement that came out. I think I covered that already. I don't know. I guess that's it. So I got to do the 5 biggest takeaways. There was a lot there. I have to organize these notes because I don't want it to be like last week where we had like a bunch of stuff. But still, good things ahead. So let's see here. We got Andrew Johnston in the house. Gregory Levenfield, hello and good morning. Good morning, Ghosty BG. What's going on? Thanks for being here. Thanks for being a member. Wibble, what's up? What's going on, Alex? Busy meeting a girl? No, not last night. What do you think about the new promo? Let's see. I'm not planning to get it. I think I've said that many times already. I feel good about passing on this one because I personally don't think it's going to be like meta defining. I think people who have it, it's going to be a great card to have in your back pocket. But ultimately, like, I don't feel the need to grab it. And I know people are looking at it and being like, oh man, it's super expensive. It's not worth it. And like, that's fine. Like, that's fine. The thing is, people are going to complain no matter what. People are going to complain, honestly. And like, I'm just so over it, right? Like, do you think it's a good card? Do you think that it's worth the price that they're offering? Okay. Well, I mean, if you don't think that it's a good card, then don't bother with it. If you don't think that it's worth the price that they're offering, then don't bother with it either. I mean, the market will dictate it. So, ultimately, it's not neutral either. So it's not as versatile as a neutral card, which is crazy. I think it could add a lot of value overall. But yeah, I'm not in a rush to grab it. What I am excited about, though, is that there are some hardcore collectors out there that will want to have this, and they are going to take the sacrifice and hopefully burn a ton of vouchers for us. So, for all the people that want to get it, good on you. We thank you for your sacrifice, and we hope the card serves you well. But yeah, maybe in the future I'll grab it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't have nearly enough vouchers. But I do like the fact that they pegged vouchers at like 25 cents rather than $1, because vouchers are pathetic right now. It's like they've been under 10 cents for the longest time. So this seems like a way better. This discount makes way more sense, because when they did it with Lux back in October, they were pegging those things to $1, and vouchers didn't get anywhere close to $1. So, I don't know. Dr. Blight was expensive. To me, this is cheap. If not, getting to sell your vouchers now. Yeah, I mean, I'm a net seller of vouchers for the most part. So, I hope there's a little voucher pump. That'd be great. Take some ice cream money off the table. Even if there's not, I'll still take ice cream money, but maybe I can buy 2 scoops instead of 1 scoop. That'd be great. Go CBG. Bottom line for me is that Dr. Blight is better and is less expensive. Let's actually head over to the market here. I don't know when maintenance actually starts. Oh, never mind. It did. But yeah, I think Dr. Blight was like 40 something BCX. I mean, here's the thing. What is the actual price for it right now? Can we go over to Splinter Cards? Right. Okay, so DEC is down. You're going to get an 18% discount. So 40,000 times 0.000822. So you're going to spend $32 on the DEC as it currently stands. And then the vouchers, it's 160 vouchers, right? Times what? 0.12. So 19 plus 32. It's like a $51 per BCX. I actually don't think that that's super outrageous considering I know people are going to look at this and be like, oh, well, you have to buy the vouchers, but you kind of don't. I mean, if you're invested into the game and you have a lot of assets, well, not a lot of assets, but you've been playing the game and you've been earning SPS over time, you've probably gotten a lot of vouchers already. So that should cut into the amount of vouchers that you need. Unless you're a net seller of vouchers like me, you should be stacking those vouchers for all the cool stuff when it comes, right? For the promo or the voucher shop whenever that arrives. And I'm sure that's kind of like the attitude that the team has too, where it's just like, I mean, these things are being printed to oblivion. So it makes sense to like burn through a lot of them for people that have a lot of them. And here's the thing, right? If you are not getting a lot of vouchers, well, that means that you are not highly invested into the space from both an SPS standpoint or a node license standpoint, right? So you're not getting the benefits of those, and therefore you need to buy the benefits from other people. And as it stands right now, vouchers are sitting at half of the peg value that they've like temporarily set for this card. So I mean, I get a ton of vouchers every day because of the fact that I hold SPS and because of the fact that I hold node licenses. But I'll tell you now, like right now, I do not have enough vouchers, and I wouldn't have enough vouchers by the time this thing went live. So I would have to go out and buy it. Why? Well, because I've been selling my vouchers happily, right? I like that as quote unquote passive income, or I like selling it for SPS, which in turn can get me more vouchers. Better. I do think Dr. Blight is better. 4 mana for Little League, neutral. I mean, like ability set is ridiculous. This will be the only and first ever dual card. That's why I want it. Go for it, man. I mean, I don't think it's going to be the only, but it will be the first ever dual card. I feel like this is probably going to open up a can of worms for them in the future, but he was $44 per BCX last night. But keep in mind that Dr. Blight has been out for a while. Dr. Blight was not $44 when he first came out. When he first came out, there was a lot of demand. So the thing is, I think it's a little disingenuous to compare where Dr. Blight is, over a year and a half after he's been out to where a brand new promo card is priced at. Like Dr. Blight was super expensive for the longest time, but now that everybody has their fill, right? Now that everybody who's playing at whatever level has a Dr. Blight, people are trying to sell their extras. And so therefore that brings the price down. We're still in not even a hype phase, but a pre-hype phase for Zerial, right? Because people want this card. So it's going to be priced at a premium. Will it come down over time? Well, that all really just depends on how much in demand it is and how many actually end up selling. But ultimately, it's like you're looking at Oshur and you're looking at Dr. Blight after the hype wave has died down, right? After people have collected whatever they want, and everybody's just trying to get rid of their extras. So what is the signal? That we need more people coming into the game, right? We need that demand to come into the game. And I don't think anybody's ever denied that. But I just think it's disingenuous to look at, it's not really apples to apples comparison. Who has 1760 vouchers and is not a whale? I mean, there's been people who've been collecting vouchers, so I'm saying, so the figure it a 20 card when they did it. Gathering Magic had over 2,000 vouchers. I'm nowhere near a whale. If you have a node, you have vouchers. Yeah, if you have a node, if you have SPS, you're getting some vouchers every day. It'll take me 1.5 years to get that many. I've got 41k SPS, 41 staked SPS, and a node. Damn, well. They got to do something with vouchers, though. I mean, I like this as a burn mechanism for vouchers. It's going to burn way more than I anticipated. Again, of course, if it sells out. But I just don't think there's too many whales in the community that will want to get it and have extras in the future. Remember what they said last night, that they priced her accordingly to the current card prices. Did they say that? Okay. I don't want dual cards in the game. Only make a few choice in proms to keep price up. Oh, promos, you mean? All right, so I was telling people months ago that you want to hoard vouchers for times just like this. There you go. I mean, people were buying vouchers at 7 cents. So, I mean, think about the fact that like vouchers were pegged to DECB, where vouchers jumped from 7 cents to 12 cents. And, once again, they dipped down to like the 10-cent range. I'm sure people were buying. But here we go. We have another major voucher use case. This time it's being pegged to 25 cents. So I'm not changed gameplay that much. Good. Harris, I haven't seen you in so long, man. How you been? Glad you could stop by. How many vouchers per BCX will it burn? I believe isn't it 160? Yeah, 160 per BCX. Yeah, see, Alex, I know you were collecting vouchers cheap. I think Gathering the Magic was collecting vouchers for cheap. I was the one selling to you guys because I'm just like, I don't care about future promos. And I'm glad when the future promo finally came, I still didn't care about it. So, but it's good. I mean, I know people will, right? I know people will, and I'm happy to sell that access to people. Now, should I have been smarter about it and waited and sold for, almost double the price? Yeah, probably. But I was impatient, and I can live with that. Herps, what's going on? Hello. Good to see you here. So can we take a look at vouchers then? Because I want to get a better idea of, is Peak Monsters going to be down? Top holders. Why does Peak Monsters always wig out on me? That's not cool. There we go. Now, the problem with this is that we just don't know how many vouchers have actually been burned. I know how many voucher Gs have been burned, but oh, speaking of which, has anybody played TerraCore yet? I'm surprised nobody's brought up Golem Overlord yet. Oh gosh, where is it? This is the page that I want. So I don't like this. We haven't seen any vouchers get burned yet. Something. God, the data integrity with this project really sucks. Okay, so voucher G, which was, this thing hasn't moved in a while. 419,000, no, 4.19 million. But the thing is, I know people are buying Rift Watchers and Tower Defense packs. So where are those vouchers going? Because it's not in any of the null wallets here. The last time these null wallets were updated, February 2022, and then April 6th. So, once again, we're in a situation here. We got vouchers. We got 10.9 million, right? And the only thing that I can confirm only thing out of this number that I can confirm is what 10.99 million minus 4.19 million. So we're at 6.8 million vouchers at the most. I do think we burned maybe a couple of thousand more than this, so it's not that significant. It's not like Rift Watcher packs are flying off the shelves. So I'd say we're on like 6.8 million vouchers. So you subtract 2.4 million from that, and we'll be at 4.4 million heading into May. Oh, sorry. Well, I guess this is maybe mid-May, depending on how fast it sells out. Let's see here. So 160, yep, 2.4 million. I sold some today. They're high. Ahmed, what's good? Do you need vouchers for the promo card? You don't need vouchers, but vouchers will give you a discount, as Gathering the Magic said. And they're pricing vouchers at 25 cents a piece. So you can essentially get them for even more, half off. And DEC is well below peg. Harris says, things have been busy trying to sell my cards, but not in a rush. I still play brawls. Lots of things happening. What's up, Liverpool fan? Good to see you here. You don't have to use them. I hope they do, though. Actually, I wouldn't care either way. Go ahead. Give that DEC to the team. The team could use it, and they'll use it responsibly. What's up, Burning Elk? Good to have you here, man. Thanks for being a member. Alex saying, no, not. I just keep attacking you in Golem, but you defended. Yeah, I got my fortification up. I tried Tarot Card, but I don't like it that much. Can you tell me how it is the same and or different? So I've been talking with the dev behind Tarot Card, and so I think I'm gonna give it a try just to see what else is out there. Because I had actually heard of Tarot Card before Golem Overlord. I just never got a chance to actually jump in. Luke, what's going on? I have it now. I know why Go for Legendary prices went down. Yeah, they came down significantly in my opinion. So it's a good time to potentially jump in. Merlin's Matrix, good to have you here. What's up? All right, so we looked at that. Let's see, Rift Watchers. Yeah, we haven't sold that many packs. So again, it would just be a couple thousand vouchers, but still, I want to see where those vouchers are going. But I actually never think I don't ever think the voucher prices will recover. Because like people just get them for free. So unless like something comes out and there's really, really a squeeze on supply, like people will always just be like, they're gonna print another 40,000 tomorrow. I'll get it then, right? Or like I'll have my SPS staked or whatever. So there's. Because I don't even know what they're going to do with guilds, but it sounds like they're going to do the whole staking thing rather than burning. That could be a big driver, hopefully. But once again, I think that's just going to be a lot of whales and guild leaders throwing in their vouchers because they finally have some kind of benefit. I don't think it's going to be like, oh, I need to go buy a ton of vouchers off the market. And when you think about Rebellion, and I know it's a long way away, but when you think about Rebellion, one thing that stands out to me, at least with Chaos Legion, is the fact that vouchers weren't around yet. So to get even 1 million vouchers at that time, you had to wait the entire month. People were trying to like plan ahead. So let's say Rebellion comes out, right? You do the pre-sale for Rebellion. You're going to do 1 million as a pre-sale again, but you're going to have like, I don't know, 6 million vouchers lying around. Yeah, no chance in hell. No chance in hell voucher prices move. The only way you can do it is if you have a demand driver that requires more vouchers than the vouchers that are currently in existence. So check it out. Like Zerial, I think that Zerial is a pretty big demand driver. I think a lot of people are going to want to get that card, and the price has moved up 20%, which again is significant. So don't get me wrong, it's significant. But people thinking that we're going to see like $1 voucher or something, I feel like it's very far fetched. Now, I say that with this is not a prediction, but I say that full well knowing that I could be wrong in the future if the team finds a way to squeeze supply. But everything that we're seeing so far doesn't seem like it's going to squeeze the supply to a significantly small amount that will happen at the same time as we have a major demand driver. I don't know what guilds are going to be, but I really hope if there's something that guilds can like offer with voucher staking, it gets to be something where it's just like the community and the top guilds need like 10 million vouchers and we only have 5 million available. That could be a big thing. But again, vouchers aren't getting burned, they're getting staked. So at any point they could be dumped back on the market if people feel like, oh, vouchers are getting hot, I'm gonna unstake it and just sell it and dump it back on the market. So yeah, I don't know. Guilds and Rebellion, I would say, are the two things. But in order for Rebellion to have any kind of chance, if they do a 1 million pack presale and it's a 1 voucher per thing, we're gonna have to burn like millions of vouchers to get under 1 million at that point in time, and significantly under 1 million too, because keep in mind, people get 40,000 vouchers a day. So in 1 month, oh holy crap! Here, let me actually blow this out of the water. In 1 month, all right, 40,000 times 30. In 1 month, you're going to print 1.2 million vouchers. So you could actually get to zero by the day the presale starts. You could wipe out all vouchers and you would still have more vouchers than you needed for the Rebellion presale by the end of that month. That is outrageous to me. God, this token is just... I feel so good selling it every day. All right. Enough shitting on vouchers. They are what they are. And if you want cool stuff in the game, put yourself in a position to get them. All right, so when the daily use for vouchers comes out and Land 2.0, everyone will need them. Until then, who knows? This is unsubstantiated, Gather the Magic, but I admire your optimism. There's not been any indication that vouchers are going to be needed for Land 2.0, and they have zero utility in Land 1.5. Good morning, Eraserheads. What's happening? Furious Chicken. Yo, I just rented out my deck in Nifty. Is that the right thing to do compared to just renting them out per card? Maybe. You're going to get SPS from that rather than DEC, if that matters to you. What's up, Brandon? Welcome. Thanks for being a member. Go4 prices went down because the two largest buyers stopped buying last week. They filled their worker fields. Next uptick will be when remaining large landholders feel pressure to buy from land. Who are the two largest buyers? I'm just curious. Furious Chicken, it has been a while. I hope you're well. Is SPS staking on players in this update? No. Nope. There will never be... let me be very careful. I know SPS staking on players is something people are looking forward to. I don't think that's anywhere on the roadmap right now. So it's just delegation. Herbs, it's kind of similar. You accumulate scrap. You have limited claims each day. People can attack you to steal it, and you attack. Interesting. Okay. I mean, what do you like better? Terracore or Golem Overlord? And I'm curious why. Haven't played SP in a while. Well, it's good to see you back here, Furious Chicken. Is there a limit? How many promo cards will be printed? Yes, 15,000 maximum. So about 1,300 to 1,400 maxed copies if we go that route. All right, thank you, Brandon. I just got your DM. All right, but here you always win if you attack and the site is kind of slow. Okay, good to know. SP staking goes live. Utility for tournaments does not work for players staking in ranked, and it will reduce your voting SPS. Will it? I don't think it'll reduce your voting SPS. I think you still get to vote, right? Or maybe we'll have to see. Chicken, go play Golem Overlord. It's been fun, man. I'm enjoying Golem Overlord for what it is. People have been really salty in the comments, and I'm just like, but why? But why? It costs you 30 Hive to play. I'm trying to prove that you don't need to spend any money in the game to have fun with it. But haters gonna hate. Yeah, the Magic. Still playing your cards. All right, so you guys are just talking to one another. The new Hot Hive game, passive clicker with tons of strategy. I use box only. Play brawls and tournaments. Okay. Oh, bots only. Fair enough. Inumaru, what's happening? They should just release cosmetics that can be sold by burning the ECR vouchers. I would love that. But I don't think that's happening until Q3. It seems it's like it's all hands on deck for Land Phase 1.5. Then they're going to be able to take a little break from Land and focus in on all the other new game modes and cosmetics and all this stuff. So, I genuinely think the summer is going to be really exciting. It sounds like June is going to be an absolutely massive month, which means probably a lot of it's going to get pushed to July, but that's okay. As long as we can start to get stuff by the end of May or early June, I'll be happy. I'm trying to think of other potential things that they could do. I mean, I put that video out where I was just like, they should have a vanity title, just The Arsonist, and people can just burn DEC for the hell of burning DEC to try to get this title. Stuff like that, I feel like, it's just little things within the game. Is it going to go to a whale? Absolutely. But him or her feeding their ego to the benefit of the rest of the economy is amazing to me. All right, let's see. I'm saying like glossy cards background, purely aesthetics, no increase in rewards or anything. Yeah, no, I mean, I would love more cosmetics. SPS vote amount is reduced by the amount delegated to other accounts per investigator. Okay. Good to know. Thank you, Brandon. So here I actually think, all right, cool. Crypto convention in the Philippines. When is it? Maybe Darkest Night. Darkest Night and I have this dream to visit the Philippines later this year. I don't think it's gonna happen, but if it does, it'd be awesome. He keeps talking about it, and he's like, I'm trying to put it out there into the world. I'm trying to manifest it. And I'm just like, dude, let's get Chicago and Atlanta first. If we can do Chicago and Atlanta, I'll be happy. I prefer Golem Overlord because the site is faster. It's much easier to filter between targets, and you have more options to upgrade. Interesting. Okay. Good to know. I'll probably check out TerraCore just to check it out. But we shall see. So we've seen, a pretty substantial slowdown in the amount of DEC getting burned. Gosh, where is this DEC for Rift Watchers proposal? Because I want to upvote it with all of my stash and get this thing changed. It's been long enough. DEC's close enough to peg. Let's do it. Brandon, you think we can get like the community leaders to just go and propose it? Because it's like, it's been 8 days since Matt talked about it, and they haven't put it out there, and I'm wondering why. Wow, pack price on Hive Engine dropped. Wow, we're significantly under $2. Let's see some land stuff here. Oh, also, still looking for potential, anybody who's surveying land. We got a land survey group, second group. So I think I'm gonna have to put a deadline on this. I think by the end of the week, if we cannot find anyone or enough people, I'm probably just gonna send everything back. So if you're part of that, just know by the end of this week, I just don't want to be holding on to everybody's assets. Now that we have like land locking available and all that, I don't know, it just makes me feel nervous holding on to people's assets. So I'll announce that in the Discord later today. I'm curious, where do you think the final number will be when it comes to unclaimed land? How many plots or tracks or whatever do you think are lost? Or what percentage? It's 12. You're having chicken dinner? You're having dinner right now? Mom made pork chicken adobo. Let's go. Oh, well, I missed a ton of chat here. I've been saying the cheapest gold foil legendary goes for like 81,000 DEC at the moment. This means that the promo card is undervalued, in my opinion. Make sure you get one. Well, okay, you're not getting a gold foil legendary. You're only getting regular foil legendary for the same amount of DEC. But I like to see the optimism around the card. A lot of people have been hating on it. Liverpool, you're up for going to the Philippines? Are you based in Europe or are you based here in the US? Because there might be some easier opportunities. All right. Brandon saying community leaders could prod Matt, but I bet Yaba's distracted leveling up Golem like others. Dude, he's doing well in the game, right? Can we go see where he's at? He was like level 30 last time I saw. Okay, hold on. What are you sending me here? Is this something I should share? Go ahead. So hold up. This is taken on Monster Market shows. Okay. So you're talking about somebody who's like been around for a while, Brandon, is selling some stuff? Has he just not been active for a bit? I'm curious what your takeaway from that is. Time to pick up more chaos packs with part profits. There you go. Actually, that's a smart move. So bummed that region 130 got bought up. Someone bought 2 regions. He was dormant. Good to know. People coming back. Well, maybe it's just liquidating now. A big crypto bro and lots of projects just showed up on the market. Okay. Liverpool. Oh, you're in Australia. Let's go. All right. So yeah, that's close for you. Definitely want to make the Philippines happen at some point. Matt is number 14 on the leaderboard. So let's go check out the leaderboard. Why not? So what happened with this influencer? Are they not active as much anymore? Looks like they're doing a lot of other Web2 stuff. Yeah, I'm at number 14. Dude is going nuts. Huh. I mean, part of me looks at this and I'm just like, man, look at how much, claimable stash all these people are getting. Making bank right now because they only have to burn like 75% of that. They've been around for years, which is why it surprised me to see his assets up for sale. Weird he didn't sell much during the pump. Maybe he forgot. Brandon, are you playing Golem Overlord too? Just out of curiosity. Yeah, I made an interesting comment under the bot pre-proposal. Okay. Is it a good comment? Bad comment? It doesn't look like it looks like it's barely passing now. So I actually have a feeling it's not even going to pass. Some whale is going to come in and be like, don't waste your time. I'm going to downvote this right at the end. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why it's not in dark mode. Where is dark mode? I thought it was here. All right, whatever. Let's just go see the comments. Instead of creating an entirely new play mode, which would be a pretty big project, what if we instead try to implement anti-bot measures in modern format only? This would be much, much easier to actually implement and try out, and bots would still have a format with 50% of the rewards. That's awesome. I would edit the pre-proposal. That's basically what the proposal period is for. Getting feedback and making updates before the real vote begins. Also, thank you for submitting this. It seems like it has some very real support and will be great to see how the community... Oh, shoot. Guys, I don't know why, but this makes me so happy. This makes me just so freaking happy. Because I know that, like, you know, the whole bot thing, I'm sure, is just weighing on the team. They want to make a decentralized game. Oops, that's not where I wanted to go. They want to make a decentralized game, but it's like I very much appreciate the fact that, like, Matt is like engaging with the community. People are being productive, spending their money, right, burning DEC to put something out there, and now we're actually having a dialogue about it and where it could go. Because I will be very 100% real with you. I believe. I'm a decentralization maxi, just like Aggie and Matt, right? So I very much believe that there should be a format in which anybody can play. No KYC, no bot checking, nothing, right? It's just that should always exist, for better or for worse. That it should just always exist because I am a decentralization maxi like that. But creating specific formats where stuff like that could be tweaked and seeing a very productive conversation. I don't know, just it's giving me the warm and fuzzies. I don't know. It's like finally I feel like, you know, that we're having a productive conversation about bots. The team is involved, you know, Matt's involved. We're actually looking at this and saying, like, how can we adjust it in such a way? God, I love this community sometimes. Even with all the salt. I love this project. I mean, I know I throw a lot of salt and I could throw a lot of shade. Usually it comes out of frustration, but obviously I wouldn't be making content. I wouldn't be hanging around if I didn't like it. All right, what are we saying? What are you sharing with me? Hold up. Okay. Oh, not for sharing. So I'm just gonna tease everybody on stream. Not for sharing, but okay. So now people are loving playing games with you at this level. Wow. Okay. Good to know. All right. Sorry, guys. I have a new guild invite. Who's inviting me? Oh, Alistios. Yes, I will accept because I'm not in a guild. Thank you so much. Wait, hold up. Okay. Elisios, good day. Thank you. Thank you so much for the invite. It's good to have you here. Yvonne, good morning to you as well. Hey, what's up? How are we all doing? I'm so hyped with the Golem game. I want to keep buying and burning parts. Yeah, okay, guys, look, just be careful, right? Because I'm already getting accused of like hyping this project up, even though I've told everybody not to buy anything, just to play the damn game. So, you know, just be aware that we are in very much a hype cycle. And at some point, as much of a superhuman as Yixin is, I do feel like he'll hit a wall where it's just like stuff that he wants to add to the game might take a little bit longer than he's anticipating. Because, you know, Splinterland's team says this all the time. Oh, like, we want land as much as everybody else, but it takes some time when you actually like scope this stuff out. Gotcha. Oh, share. All right. Yeah, Yabo loves games. Saying Angry Chipmunk. Nobody had over 2K claimable stashes. Yeah, I saw it. Currently number 65. We're getting there. It was 51 yesterday, but it moves fast. You're ranked in the 4,000s. Okay, cool to see you playing though. What's up, Powis? Tilly Tots. Tinfoil hats on Yaba is going to power up and then dump the tokens to SPS. I doubt that. Wait, what are you sharing with me? Wait, oh, is the game live already? Oh, that was a quick maintenance. You're right. Get in the guild and you'll get a free 3% bonus. Oh, thank you, Alicius. I appreciate that. Is there like a fee or anything to be in the guild? You can leave whenever you want if you find a better guild. No, dude. I mean, I have no desire to leave. I just want to hang with cool people. So thank you for inviting me. Where can I see guild info? Casual philosophers. Like if I click on the guild, will I see who else is in here? Okay, nobody that I know. But it's an honor to be hanging out with you guys. That was quick maintenance. Yeah, it was actually. Wait, we just went down. Vulnerable is an alpha, so anything can happen. Just remember that everyone game is super fun and many. Yeah, no, I mean, it's I really, really, really like what Yixin has been able to do in this short period of time. And I love everybody's enthusiasm about it. It reminds me of where people were with Splinterlands, right? Before, obviously, we hit a major, major down cycle in the market. And even still, people were hyped throughout most of last year. It's just, you know, the bear weighs on you over time. So it's cool to see a project like this getting so much hype in a bear, right? Because I still think we're in a macro bear. Ask and you shall receive. Okay. Thank you for that. Looks like we're hopefully gonna get what? Okay, Brandon. Hold on. I'll just message you. Just so I'm not asking you publicly. Okay, I'm too broke for the 20 Hive start. What is it? Like Hive just came down in price, right? 20 Hive is what, $12? No, 20 Hive is like $8, I think. But I think it's actually 30 Hive now. Aaron Kennedy, good morning. Okay, cool. Thanks, Brandon. I think we're my God. I think we're gonna be in a bit of a lull period for now until like mid-May, and then I think things really take off, guys. You don't get I am so pumped for the summer. I really think it's gonna be massive. So, you know, I got my Papa Bear mug here, but I'm gonna turn it around, or not show you the bear side. Finish it off. There's just so much stuff happening within this Splinterlands, and now we can even extend it to like the Hive ecosystem. Especially with like Golem Overlord and, you know, GLG and all that stuff eventually coming out. Like all that's going to be happening in June along with land. If you're not following the macro stuff, if you're just a gamer, just know that like crypto's in a weird spot in the USA. But in the rest of the world, there's some very, very interesting things happening that I think could be major catalysts for Bitcoin specifically. But then, you know, obviously that extends to all of crypto. And I think that the summer could be really fun. Will it be a bull run? No, I don't think so. I don't think we get a full on bull run until late 2024 or 2025 after the halving. But, you know, Bitcoin pumping up to the, you know, 30s, 40s even. That's going to give so much excitement across the rest of the market. And you combine that with what is happening right now with the game, all the stuff that the team is working on to try to get out by June. All right. Like one of the biggest things is that like, I think Hong Kong is set to like, don't call me on this, but like Hong Kong is, I believe, set to legalize like Bitcoin, whatever, sometime early June. So there's going to be a massive wall of money coming in from China. People are excited about that. And you think about all the banking issues, which may seem like they're resolved now, but, you know, you never know. Even if they are resolved, it still means that Fed had to print a ton in order to backstop whatever. Nobody that you know until... Oh, just someone... Okay, cool. Well, I am honored, Alicios. Thank you so much for including me. I appreciate that. So Luke, send me a DM on Discord with IGN. We'll get you hooked up to start playing. Oh, Brandon, that's kind of you. Tilly Tots, I've already ROI with Ghost and all. Yeah, see, like that's the thing, right? Just play for fun. So here's the thing. If you view it this way, right, and you're not worried about leveling up right away, you can just immediately start taking 25% of your earnings and paying yourself back with the Hive, or earning the Hive back, and then everything from there is gravy. You get to play with house money. Dies, what? I didn't get the notification. Oh man, it's conspiracy. YouTube doesn't want us to connect. But I'm glad you're here now. You didn't miss much. It's a maintenance stream, so I put all my DCA needed. Need a new vehicle. What's up, Aaron Kennedy? Good to see you here. In terms of SL, from what we saw yesterday, I think June, July is their delivery good, so we'll need to be patient for now. Agreed. I hope that they can make May exciting with the promo card sale and then hopefully some guild stuff. It sounds like they want to try and get some guild stuff out by the end of May. But just because I think June is going to be all land. So better try other Web3 while more happens with SL. DCA on pause. Oh, put your DCA on pause. Gotcha. Okay. So SPL maintenance still ongoing. Battle button disabled, as is SPS claim all. Okay. But neat to see the new SPS delegation management buttons. Yeah, maybe they jumped the gun a little bit. So, most definitely. So, you know, I feel as though I need to start focusing in on algorithm. Now that I got this, now that I got fortification up, I'm not getting attacked as much. But algorithm, like, it jumped the amount, like my multiplier by a lot. So now I feel like I really, really need to like get algorithm higher. I don't know, guys. I'm having fun with this. I'm just enjoying what it is. I don't know where all the tokenomics and stuff eventually leads. I'd like to believe that we can get at least a start to the flywheel by this summer. Optimistically, right? Papa Bear and me says there's no way in hell. There's just too much SPS being printed and too much SPS in circulation. But you know, market can be irrational. It's just I don't want to base my investment strategy on being irrational. It being irrational. Gregory Levenfield, is anyone else having market issues? Dollar per DC value? Nope. Not that I'm aware of. Cat, what do you want? This is your usual nap time. Why are you bothering me? Go to sleep. All right. No, I haven't noticed anything with the market. If you want to fill in your hourly rate, you need to boost both Algo and Golem charging station. All right. So we're still in maintenance. Let's go back to Go. Is there, like, I checked the white paper and maybe I need to check it again, but is there a place that shows like at what level the prices are? Because like I kind of want to know, not that I'm planning to buy anything or, you know, spend extra money, but I just want to know like how much somebody would need per level, right? If you were to be like, man, if I want to get to Algo, you know, of 20 right now, for example, how much part would I need to burn? GCS upgrade your flat rate, and Algo upgrade your multiplier. Upgrade your flat rate. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. Oh, seriously, Cat, what is it that you want? You got food and water. Go sleep, and then I'll play with you later. Okay, someone said, oh, Wibble's saying it's in the white paper. All right, let's open up the white paper because maybe we're in maintenance now. What? They're too connected to Splinterlands. I don't like this. Maintenance mode at the same time. Come on, Yixon, pick a different day. Gosh. That way we don't have to do maintenance at the same time. You're gonna make me go back to Web 2. All right, well, I guess it is what it is. All right, so let's go back to the chat here. I was just trying to open the white paper too. I didn't make it in time. Don't sleep on faith. It limits what can be stolen from you as well, and is cheaper to level. It goes up exponentially in terms of cost. No, I figured as much, Elysius. I mean, I'm seeing that across the game. But I just want to know. I'm just curious. Now that I know I can't afford the promo, I guess it's time to buy more legendary summoners. Weird, they're cheaper. Hey, they're all coming down. I mean, a lot of those gold foil legendaries are like, I want to say 15% cheaper than they were a week ago. Charging station is insane. Okay, hold up. Okay. I should be able to like. Oh, I don't have Splex open here. Golem Overlord white paper. Let's see how good Google is. Oh, you know, I can type it in. Let's try this because I have it open on my other screen here. So yuexn.gitbook.io/golem-overlord. Boom! Let's go. Let's go. All right. Flat rate of your claim that you see going up every 3 seconds down there. What's the multiplier then? Oh, okay. So flat rate of the multiplier. I just bought 100 part last night to boost up my daily production. My main focus is algo and GCS. What's up, Daniel? All right. Well, 100 part is not. That's $100 right there. That's $100. All right. So white paper, gameplay, player stats. Gameplay, player stats, and then what? Upgrade cost table. Thank you so much. Algorithm, power, fortification. Hot damn, you're right. Look at the golem charging station. That's insane. Algorithm seems like crazy too. It's really interesting, man. I'm appreciating the fact that there's a very different meta here, but there is a meta that exists. Age of Empires 2 time. Let's go. So Brandon, I don't know if you were here at the beginning of the stream, but I mentioned that I didn't stream it, but Darkest Night and I were playing StarCraft 2 last night. And I'm hoping if we continue to play more, I will start streaming that over on Twitch potentially. Unless people want to see it here, but this channel is very much focused on, I think, the play to earn side. We'll leave the Web 2 shenanigans over on Twitch. Theory on secret project mentioned on Town Hall that artist for new promo card was working on. I don't know. I heard that too, but I'm not even going to speculate. But it was a good catch. It was a good catch. It's just they're gonna drop hints like that, and then like the secret project's not gonna be announced until like 2024. So, or maybe not. Maybe not. I'm just being a little too salty right now. It's like there's so many other things to focus on. They didn't give enough breadcrumbs for me to feel like it's worth it to speculate. Try go again. Ixon said it was just a minute. Okay, cool. Well, the only reason I wanted to get into Golem Overlord was because I had the one click over to the white paper, but we're there already. Maintenance is over already, and go. Let's go. All right, which upgrade did you want information on? I have a screenshot. Oh, sorry, Daniel. Just seeing that now. I just wanted them all. I just figured they had to be somewhere, and I hadn't explored the white paper enough. But it's just interesting, man. I don't know. When it comes to it, one of the biggest criticisms is, okay, well, you always have to burn 75%, but you can take out 25%. And like, what's 25% of infinity? It's infinity still, right? So I'm just wondering if at some point the tokenomics will be adjusted. Like, this is where things could get crazy. And I have no idea what's happening. I haven't talked to Yixin at all. This is just me throwing a dumb idea out there. But it's like, what if at some point, right, because this isn't like a decentralized project, this isn't like a governance thing, and part is just, a token for a game. What if Yixin's just like, yeah, I think we're going to hard cap part. We're going to hard cap part. We're going to figure something out, and then whatever. I mean, people might get a little worried about that. Just unilaterally making a decision, but at the same time, it's just like, oh my gosh, wait, what? Part's going to be capped or slowed down or whatever the case is. Like, I don't know. That could be crazy as a price catalyst. GSC expensive, but worth it. 8 algo and 8 GSC. And I get 2.54 parts per hour right now. Wow. Nice. I was obsessed with StarCraft 2 back in the day, and I know Aggie plays. So I was obsessed with StarCraft 1. I never played StarCraft 2, and I got to say, it was really awesome diving into it. Yesterday, we were doing some co-op missions. And even just the cutscene, like the initial cutscene, when I like opened the game up, you know, it was like well done, and I'm like, man, I would love to see like a StarCraft TV series that is just, you know, done well by like HBO or Amazon or something, where it's just they go all out. Like, I just remember the storyline being awesome, and it's just like, man, if they could capture that in live action, it'd be so sick. I made my original 20 part in the first couple of days, so I figured why not invest some more. All right, there you go. I mean, everybody's gonna be different. It's just, you know, like you just gotta take a little responsibility for your life. All right, like I remember one of the comments that I got was like, somebody's like, with great responsibility or with great power, there's great responsibility. Like telling me, right, to not be talking about the game, and I fucking hate when people try to police my content. Sorry, just gotta say it. Because it's like, dude, I'm not out here trying to tell people how to live their lives. I'm just sharing information with you guys. So it's like, you know, I get it. I try not to like hype things up. I try to share both sides of the spectrum or whatever. I try to share my biases, wherever they exist. And it's like, at the end of the day, like, even if I tell you to go hype and jump into this game, you did it. So it's like, just take some accountability for yourself. All right. Also, keep in mind that if you put in $1,000, for example, and you burn it all, you can then put out 100% of what you gain daily until you reach the point. Oh, that's a good. Oh, actually, Alicios, that's brilliant. I did not think about that. Huh. Well, now you're making me think. Yeah, because you would have had all that part burned already, so then you don't need to worry about it. Oh man, you're gonna make me ape into this. I used to play StarCraft all the time on my. Wait, StarCraft existed on N64? I just played on my computer. I would play. There was like a map that had like, you know, everybody was in a circle, and it was like essentially like unlimited resources. And you know, you jump in and you'd have like alliances, or whatever, and just be like a no rush 10 map or something like that. The original defense games and StarCraft made me find my love for tower defense games. Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I'm so excited about tower defense, guys. I really, really think that it's just going to be fun. As a game, I think it's just going to be fun. And that has way more potential to draw people in, casual people into the ecosystem, which is very exciting for the tokens. I used to make it to the top of the diamond ladder with Terran and Zerg. Oh, okay. StarCraft 2, but that was 12 years ago. Wow, has StarCraft 2 been out for that long? Gosh, I really missed the boat on that. Did I say a 4-letter word? I did indeed. Sorry for any kids that were listening. Let's see. Yep, that's correct. What I'm doing when I invest in part, getting that 100 part back is 100% priority. Then I'll play the game with house money. Pretty much right now, I'm making 33 parts per 8 hours if not attacked, and I claim 3 times a day. That's like 99 part. Wow. Whew. Impressive. Yeah, my friends are jealous because you could play StarCraft on a split screen. I did not know that, Dice. I had an N64, but I never liked playing the RTS games on there, though. I always like playing them on computer. I think something like TD will cause hype. The style isn't my forte, but I love the concept. So here's the thing, right? With tower defense, I am actually excited to like show it to people. I don't get excited about showing Splinterlands to people because most people, like, you know, they're gonna look at like, oh, trading card game that's like super niche. That's like, I can't get into that. But tower defense is like an arcade game, and I'm just like, hey, check this out, right? Here's a couple of towers. You just got to do it. You press go. You know, you line up your towers and then you try and do it. if people can do that, where they just line up the towers, knowing what they do or learning slowly, like very, what is it? Difficult or easy to learn, difficult to master. Like, I'm going to test this out with my family, right? With my mom, with friends, or cousins, and just be like, try this. Just try it out. Because the moment they do it, and then I'm just like, oh, check it out. Well, okay, so you earn some rewards. Some of them are like account bound, so they'll help you like level up. But this SPS token right now is trading for X amount of dollars or cents or whatever it is, right? So if you wanted to, you could actually cash that out, keep on playing the game and then cash it out and buy yourself a cup of coffee. And I just feel like that approach is going to make people be like, why the hell am I playing Candy Crush, right? Why wouldn't I just like play this game? That's where my head is at. And maybe I'm being too optimistic, but it's like, I feel as though there's going to be a lot of people that will fall into that category of, why am I playing Candy Crush? No hate on Candy Crush, but it's just like, why am I playing Candy Crush? This is actually fun, exciting. It's easy to learn. And yeah, so. How much did you burn, Alistios? Agree with you fully. Way more appealing to show everybody, tapping into a much larger niche. Yeah, it's very much, it's much closer to something that's arcade style. Splinterlands, the card game, may become the secondary game if TD pops off. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't that be awesome though? Like, I mean, the thing is, everything is going to filter back into Splinterlands, because keep in mind, Splinterlands is paying out way more rewards right now. But it's just like, I love the fact that with all these different things, right? GLG, tower defense, land, like there's so many different ways that you can engage with the ecosystem. And it's just like different bullets in the chamber for the team, because it's like, you only need one of these to pop off, and then everything in the ecosystem benefits. So 1145 parts now, plus a 30 hive to start, and the 25 for the guilds. Nice, man. Elysios, that's not a bad idea though. Part of me is like, I maybe start like an alt account where I'll put actual money in and just see how that grows versus the main account. Because again, I do want to show, with the content that I'm doing here, I do want to show the fact that like you can just play 30 hive and level up in the game. That's all, like literally that's all you need to do, right? Because I don't want people coming after me being like, oh my gosh, part dropped 80% and you told everybody to buy it. No, I didn't. I'm just playing the game. But maybe I'll have a DGen account just to try it out. A secret DGen account. Pedro Fernandez, yeah, different niches for sure. Let's see. Splinterlands itself had a decent mobile app. Maybe it would have the best chance of popping off. Maybe, but I don't think so. I think people put way too much weight on having a better mobile app. If we had a better mobile app, all the players who are here would like it better. But I don't think it's going to bring new players in. I think the only thing that really brings new players in is a bull run and or rising asset prices, even if it's in a bear. So Virus is here. What's going on, Virus? Okay, so if I waste 30 hive and go right now, will I stand any chance or get destroyed? I think you'll be all right. You'll want to get fortification up as quickly as possible. A lot of people suggest spending a little bit to do that. I don't think you necessarily have to. I just say you focus on fortification right away. Just get that up as quickly as possible with whatever earnings you have, because you will get farmed if you don't have a good defense. Simo, what's going on? How long until the update is up? I have no idea. We thought it was over earlier, but yeah. TD are a dime a dozen. Correct. But how many of them exist within a larger game economy or ecosystem where the rewards could actually be significant? Again, let's be real about Splinterlands. Like, as a card game, it's so basic. There's so many other better games out there, right? And I say this with all the love in my heart for Splinterlands and the Splinterlands team. There's so many other better games out there. But it exists within a really complex and dynamic game economy and ecosystem, and that's why we're all here. So if you can do the same thing with tower defense, yeah, there's a dime a dozen tower defense games, and they all probably look better, feel better, sound better. But if they if it can tap in appropriately into this ecosystem, into the game economy, and all of a sudden it's just like, hey, you're earning SPS, you're earning all these things, and the value of that SPS is going up. Could be exciting. Technically, or at least it's saying technically in 10 days, if not too many people ape in, I'll already be breaking even, but definitely not financial advice since this is full PvP. This can go south fast. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was just kidding, I think, about aping in, but it is cool to think about the fact that, like, if if I were to put in, like, not 100 part might be a lot, but it's just like, okay, if I throw like 20 part in to like get something, then I just immediately take that part right back out, you know, because it's already burned, but it's giving me the benefits to level up quickly. Games similar to SPL, find me others. Isn't Marvel Snap like a big one? I mean, you can look at all the other trading card games out there, Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone. What's 30 Hive cost today? Hive is under 40 cents, so I think it's what, 12 bucks? Yeah, 12 bucks. Pedro, yes, with the demand for that type of game and make money. Yeah, control. All right, I'll give it a shot later today. SPL would be perfect. Mobile type, fast pace, and can repeat over and over. The simplicity is what would get the game to pop off. I agree with you. But I still don't think it's going to bring a lot of people in, especially if they have to spend a lot in order to be competitive. Of course, when we get land, there goes SPL promise to have. Yeah, I agree with you. I think land could be fun. Invest to buy one part, so when you claim your original 3 part in the beginning, you can level up your fort to level 3, and you shouldn't get attacked right away. Oh, well, there's a good idea. You only have to buy 1 part. It's like $1 right now. I do agree. Mobile Splinterlands would be big on the go. Quick games would be great. You know what? The thing is, people are playing like Darkest Night, and I know he's like an anomaly, right? Because he just loves the game for the game itself. But like, he plays on mobile app all the time. That's not to say the mobile experience can't be better. But I used to play on the mobile app too whenever I was traveling. The simplicity for a game you can make crypto on would be appealing, I'm sure. Yeah, definitely. TCGs in general aren't fast paced. Of course, you now have Marvel Snap. That's the main competition at the moment. I've actually never even tried Marvel Snap. So Pedro, you're right. I mean, I'm probably not giving the best examples here, but just offering what I'm aware of at the very least. Mobile experience is a dump. Let's be real. I never said it was great. I just said people are able to use it. But you're right. You're right. It's there's a lot to be improved. I don't know what the progress on tech modernization is, but it sounds like that's the holdup. So hopefully, once they can finalize all the different pages of the app or the website, not finalize. Once they can transition them over, big. Wilson, what's up? Good to see you here. I only play SPL on web browser on my phone unless I'm doing brawls. Got it. Geeked Out Basketball. Look at Illuvium's model. Full game on desktop, mini games on mobile. Would be great if Splinterlands could structure something similar. Interesting. Okay. I need to check out Illuvium. People have been telling me for a while. Are you liking Illuvium, Geeked Out Basketball? There have been improvements to the mobile experience, but not 100% yet for sure. We'll get there. I just feel like everything is being pushed off until LAN 1.5 is done. Yeah, it's definitely not their priority. Better late than never. Well, hopefully we can get something better with mobile in Q3, Q4 if they continue pushing that way. And hopefully that'll be at a time when, land is at least 1.5 is out. June is going to be massive. Let's see if they can stick the landing, though, Liverpool, before we get too hyped. But I do think summer is going to be massive, even if a lot of stuff gets pushed into July. Illuvium minigames on mobile are focused on resource collection and management. I'm enjoying it. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, promises you made before. Yep, mobile. Then no more promises. Perhaps SL could do the same, do some type of land management minigame on mobile. I wonder what. I'm just wondering what kind of minigames we could have right now. Like, I almost feel like tower defense is going to be a minigame. And so here's the thing. I'm excited for tower defense to have a phenomenal, hopefully, fingers crossed, phenomenal, what's that called? Mobile experience, just because Double Coconut has done so many mobile games before. So if they already have like the platform and the structure for it, and it's just like they can bring that experience to the Splinterlands team, like it sounds like it's running on its own website already, right? Soulkeep.splinterlands.com or something like that. So if they can bring that, and that's your mini game, is to do tower defense, I think it's gonna be awesome. Elicio saying Illuvium have a full AAA 3D shooter Pokemon catching game on top of the mobile land system, similar to Clash of Clans. Wow. All right. Definitely need to check out more of Illuvium. Lots of normal desktop games. Let me ask you this: would people here want me to check out Illuvium? Would you want Illuvium content? I've just been avoiding it because I just got so much other things going on. But I do want to check out other games that are not only Hive based at some point. Lots of normal desktop games now have mobile apps with mini games. Even WoW launched that a few years ago. Cool. Well, it's a good idea. Keep trying Wi-Fi, I guess. All right, I don't know if something's going on with my internet, but just in case. It seemed Weirdbeard mentioned 1.5 is on track. Yeah, hopefully. So let's see. What I am confident about is GLG releasing early June. And I guess that's it, because we've seen just massive delays across tower defense, right? It was you even had the CEO come on and say like, we're hoping to get it out by end of May, and then now it's like not even early June, it's mid-June, and then land is land. So I don't think they all make it into June, just personally speaking. Again, no shade, it's just I don't think they all make it into June. The only one that I'm confident on is GLG, because they have to hit it. They set that date so far in advance, and it's just like they were giving out rewards or whatever, so I feel like they have to hit it. Plus, I don't think that they can delay that any further, because the MLS season is going to be like halfway done. Hi everyone, does Golem have a mobile app? I don't think so, but I wonder. I haven't tried it on the Keychain app, and that's something that I should check out actually. Junie, it's good to see you here, though. Yeah, it seems like 1.5 will hit, but we've been told that before. Yeah, look, I mean, I'm just saying, like, this stuff is bigger than people realize. It makes me feel a bit more comfortable that Weirdbeard is playing. Dude, I don't think people understand how valuable it is to have Weirdbeard kind of like just handling a lot of stuff behind the show. Like, he's a very organized individual, if you saw from Splinterfest, right? So I love the fact that like he's coming on and giving more updates. I think he's great in that role. Illuvium is still in beta. I saw Splinterlands. I think I'm getting FOMO feeling like Uncle Aggie. Don't know. Don't even know. Yeah. What do I do with my shards? I don't know. I've been selling my shards. I don't know if I should be or not, but go for it. If you try out all the other crypto projects, I don't have to trial and error. There you go. Okay. How are you feeling on the promo card? Oh, we talked about this earlier. I think it's cool. I think from a game economy standpoint, it's going to burn a ton of vouchers, which makes me happy. I looked at the stats and it doesn't excite me. I'm really not a fan of ranged cards in general. It's less versatile than a neutral card. But I think it's cool, and I think it's going to be a collector's item for people, and I think it's going to sell out. But I have no plans on getting it, at least not initially. Hey, that you're not sure yet, you can join the Flex Discord and see all about the Detail about Go. Cool. I have Warm Fuzzy for 1.5 release next month. Big Dog Web. I don't want you to be disappointed. I'm pretty sure it's not coming out until June. Rearbeard is doing an awesome job, and it's hard to see him stuck between a rock and a hard place because, sadly, we have to be objective and point out when stuff doesn't make sense. Yeah, no, I think Weirbeard handles this stuff well. What makes me sad is I know that Weirbeard wants to focus on a lot of the esports stuff, but he's gotten into more, just I don't want to call it project management, but he's like focused on a bigger picture. So it's not just esports things anymore, which is great because, like I said, I think Weirbeard is just phenomenal at what he does. So that's why, like, I've tried to ramp up tournaments here and try to hopefully do some other things, or plan out some other things for later this year, just because it felt like tournaments and esports and live in-person events all had to take a backseat. So you're saying promo card too OP but too pricey. I don't know that it's that OP. I mean, maybe I'll be wrong, but Scar, you can sell on high range market, you can save for crates. Oh man, what the hell? Weirbeard should be the promo card. He's definitely worth the price. Maybe in the future, yeah. Oh, that's actually a great DAO vote. We should get a DAO vote that there is a promo card based on the likeness of the weirdest of beards. In reference to promo card, it seems like newer gameplay rules promotes range use. More with ranged only gameplay. Yeah, that's true. I hate the ranged only because it's just like I usually can't win those. No promo should ever be priced over main set normal legendary most priced card. I don't know. I feel like that's a very arbitrary rule, Pedro. Like, it's gonna be priced at what it's gonna be priced. The thing is, had they done this promo 6 months ago, when Dr. Blight was out, like this argument wouldn't be like, again, the pricing would be completely different. Weirbeard is awesome. He reached out to me last night when I was talking about the bot solution on Walking Keys and Gangstream. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. I mean, I think we're making some headway with the bot stuff here. Again, I don't care about bots in ranked, although I like to see that conversation being had. It's more so, for tournaments and stuff. So June is only a month away. Let's see what happens. All right. Well, I guess I'm still in April. I don't know what time zone you're in, Skyer. But you're right. You're right. I'm getting a little too much here. So let's see. Where's June 6th? June 6th is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks away. Exactly 6 weeks away is June 6th, when we should hopefully be getting a playable live, not even demo, a playable and live GLG game, which I hope we can get to see a demo beforehand. But I don't know. I mean, they do have 6 months. But I feel like the GLG team was so focused on like card opening, and then they got the market done. So it's like, what else is there to do? I think we just need a playable game now, right? We can do all the stuff with like whatever version of guilds they're gonna have or leagues and stuff like that. But I'm hoping we can get a solid demo out in the next month. Because it's like, man, if the demo comes out like a week before, if the demo comes out on June 6th, I think we're all going to be like, what the hell? We were told there'd be a game, not a demo. But I would buy the staff promo cards, a set based on everyone on the SPL team. That'd be pretty cool, actually. I like that. We should start with Weirbeard. Pedro, reality cost. Oh, I can't. Reality costs is that it's like $35-ish with vouchers, which is on par for the legendary. That's unique. The 2 speed on promo kill the card for me. Yeah, that 2 speed and no like true strike or something is, or even flying. It seems like she's a fallen angel, so she should be able to fly. But that might have been too OP. July 6th is when I liquidate half my GLX. Yo. I don't know how much it's going to pump with the game going live. I hope it does. I hope we get a ton of people coming in. But no. We still need card combining numbers for GLG. Yeah, we need a lot. You're right. We need a gameplay white paper, right? Because we don't even have that info yet. Ike, hey, Splinterland's down, having a weird... Yeah, I believe they're still on maintenance, Ike. So I don't think we've gotten... confirmation that maintenance is done yet. I'm still on maintenance. Oh, actually, I'm logged in. What do you know? But it might still be a little wonky, so... SPS delegation, check it out. All right, we won't do it today, but we can start delegating out for people who need it for tournaments. Oh wow, they changed a lot of stuff here. This whole display is completely different. I like it though. Yeah, it looks like gameplay is still down. Yep, I can't play. Oh, wow, my account card value just dropped $150 from this morning. It's going to fluctuate a lot, man. Anyway, Talon answer was depressing due to the answer to the UX question. Oh, wait, what was it? I remember the question. What was the answer? Guys, I know I started the stream a little bit later than usual, but I'm already hungry. So I think we're probably going to call it soon. I know maintenance is done. Let's see. Oh, Skyer's saying the Zerial page is up. Let's go check it out. It's cool. I like it. It's fun. What's up, Wilson? I thought I said hi to you earlier, but maybe you just came back. Daniel saying GLG card market is a bit slow. I just sold my second card today. Yeah, I mean, what are you expecting, Daniel? Like, we don't even know what value the cards are going to actually have. I'm surprised anybody is bothering with the card market right now, because it's like you're either like potentially overpaying by a lot. I don't know. There's just not enough information. So answer was towards the end of the year, but pushing to next year. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Realistically, if we got a partnership with whoever it was for Miniset, no UX before it, so it will likely be a huge fail. You're talking about like Splinterlands 2.0? I think that's what I remember the answer being. I just don't think the team can focus on anything until LAN 1.5 is out. I actually believe we're probably not going to see LAN Phase 2 this year. Like unless there's a massive bull market and then all of a sudden they can hire a bunch of people in Q3. And even still, it's going to take a while to like onboard folks. But it seems like LAN Phase 2 is just ginormous compared to LAN Phase 1.5. So it's like if we get LAN Phase 1.5 done by the end of June, so like that's the midway point of the year, the team is going to use that to take a little breather from LAN and then focus in on catching up on all the other things that we've been asking for, right? New game modes, new whatever. And then you're going to have potentially a mini set. And if the mini set doesn't happen, you're going to have Rebellion. So I don't know that LAN Phase 2 is going to make it by the end of the year. But this is me just being very, very conservative. Just trying to think of like what are the major things that they're going to push forward with, right? Because it's like I keep saying that like Rebellion's huge, and so is Land Phase 2. And so it's just like neither of those is going to be ready in Q3. So if you're telling me they're going to do both of those in Q4, that's tough to see happening. And I'm not saying it's even necessarily bad, right? I mean, I know we're all waiting for Rebellion, but we're also waiting for Land Phase 2. So my hope or my fear is we don't get either of them by the end of the year. But realistically, I just feel like we're going to get hopefully some cool stuff in Q3, maybe some new different game modes or things like that. Some maybe, you know, some further additions to guilds or some further additions to whatever. You know, maybe ranked gets a little bit of an update. But yeah, the two big tentpoles on the docket would be that. So it would be Rebellion and Land Phase 2. When TD Live, asks Aaron. It sounds like mid-June on the most recent town hall yesterday. So that's now gotten pushed back from the end of May, which we heard a couple town halls ago. Guys, I would like to at least know what cards do on GLG. I'd buy some junk cards just to participate. Yeah, I mean, I'm planning on buying cards right off the market just to play once it gets started. Even if they're all level 1, just get a feel for the game and then slowly level up my deck over time. I'll be getting the new promo card, but I have the vouchers to get it at 50%. Nice. Okay, cool. So see, someone's going to buy some. I understand that they feel they need land for economy, but land is otherwise a detriment to the game. And the actual game-related stuff is pushed back a lot because of it. Well, I you know, the thing is, you feel that way about land, but there's people who've been waiting a long time for land. And I don't know how much land you hold, Pedro, but part of it has become the team needs to deliver in order for there to be trust that remains, right? It can't just be these promises that happen and, you know, promises that are made that aren't fulfilled for years at a time. So I get what you're saying. I personally don't think land is going to be a detriment to the game, although I do understand and agree with you that it has definitely held back a lot of other development around the game. And we're talking about the card game specifically. So you can't buy this card until 7 days. Yeah, it goes live on May 2nd. This is just like the preview page. Dan says, I formed 2 teams so far that I'm collecting cards for, one with 5 copies of each. Oh, wow. You're really getting into it. I'm not waiting for Land Phase 2. For me, the later the better. I'm trying to sell some cards to then buy more of my main team players. All right, you're like super into it. Gameplay-wise is more likely to hurt than help. Anyway, I hope to be proven wrong. Yeah, I mean, look. We'll just have to see how it goes. Are you guys able to log in? I wasn't asked to, Lapsus. It just logged me in, so I was already logged in. I don't remember, but did the SPL team talk about when staked SPS requirements for leagues will be out? Well, they did say that SPS delegation is coming first, and then the SPS staking requirements will follow shortly after that. So I'm hoping that's a May thing, but we'll see. What's up, Wilson? Did you? No, I have not done the 5 biggest takeaways. I was busy playing Web 2 games, StarCraft 2 with Darkest Night last night, because I was like, oh, I could record the video, or I could play StarCraft 2, and I opted to play StarCraft 2. And then this morning, I was busy, so I will do it. And I didn't want to push this back any further, so I will probably go grab some lunch and then record that. They also promised not to sell Riftwatch for DC, and guess what? They keep revisiting. Well, they didn't say that. Okay, let me put it this way: they didn't say that they promised. They put it out as a proposal, and we, as a community, emphatically voted it down. Right, and I was one of the people that voted against it. Now, if somebody wants to keep, burning DEC to propose it every single week, will I find it annoying? Sure, but will it be good for the economy that it just keeps on getting? We just keep on burning DEC for it. Yeah, I don't really care. I don't mind. But I will tell you that my mind has changed now, and that I do plan on voting for it versus against it, as I did 6 months ago or whenever it was. So Lucius, land can be some form of detriment though, since it's eating a lot of cards from the market to the point where to run my lands, I need to use up to 45%. But Elysios, don't you see the value of that? Like the whole thing that makes this game awesome is scarcity. And so they're giving you another area in which you have to make decisions on what cards you want to put there versus what cards you don't want to put there. All right. I don't know. I don't view that as a detriment. I think it could be cool to clean up a lot of the cards that don't really get used for ranked play. But for somebody that has to make a decision on like, do I want this card for my ranked player? Or do I want to put it out to land? I don't know. To me, that's like every individual choice, right? This is the meta above the meta, where it's like, how do you want to interact with this ecosystem? Not just the game, but with the ecosystem as a whole. And then when you make those choices, you're either going to have to deal with deficiencies on your land, or you're going to have to deal with deficiencies within your deck, right? But it's like you're one small piece of the puzzle here, and the rest of the puzzle is made up by all of us making those same decisions. And so it changes the nature of the game. I wouldn't necessarily assume that it's going to be a detriment, but it changes the nature of the game. And, you know, the people who are on top of it are going to find ways to exploit it in a good way, right? It's just like, oh, everybody put their, you know, top cards on land, so let me keep mine here. You took the gamer's choice. Nice. All right, just speculation on getting a good deal based off stats and utility. Nice. All right, so which is part of the reason I stopped playing the card game itself. So yeah, land is great, but it forces you to take a decision if you want to be serious about land or just put one BCX common cards. I find annoying the SPL team proposing and pushing for it after they promised they wouldn't sell it for DEC. Well, again, they're pushing for it, but we get to decide whether we want it or not. If it comes from a clueless player wanting to shell out the proposal fee, I can live with it. I mean, here's the thing. I think the team has waited too long. I'm trying to get somebody to push it. So, but here's my question for you, Pedro. Like, are you still against it, and why are you against it? And there's no wrong answers. I'm just genuinely curious. Lucius, but I see the value for myself as an investor, but I also see it from a gamer standpoint. Push me away from the game itself. One more nail in the coffin for not wanting to play anymore. What drove you away from the game, Elysios? Because I wonder if there's two different things here. So let me know what drove you away from the game first, and then I'll respond to that. Pedro's saying, you were talking about delayed promises. I'm talking about an intentionally broken one. Quite different things. Again, I don't think they didn't make a promise. There was no promise made that they wouldn't do it. And again, they're not enforcing anything on here. So I feel like the word promise is being inappropriately used. Just saying, like, they put out a proposal, the community voted it down. Now they're not saying, right? They're not saying that they're going to do it regardless. It's not like they made a promise and said, we're never going to do it again. They're going to put the proposal out again, and they're going to burn 100,000 DEC to see if sentiment has changed. And I can tell you for myself that my sentiment has changed. Right? So I don't know if that's the same for everybody else, but if it got voted down again, I wouldn't care, right? I mean, I personally think it's better now, but if the community still decided against it, then that's what the community wants. So again, it's not a broken, I don't like the idea of it being like a broken promise. They proposed it. The community said no, they respected it. They're bringing it up again 6 months later to see if sentiment has changed. It's not being enforced. It's being proposed, and we can once again choose whether we want to change our minds or whether not. I don't really view that as a broken promise. I'm 100% against it, as I'm against several things in it. Okay, what are the things against it what are the things in it that you're against? Yab is not pushing for it as much as speaking as the designer of the game and ecosystem. It's about the core purpose of DEC to balance things. I mean, even if Yabo was pushing for it, I thought back in November it felt a little inappropriate because of the timing, right? I could understand why but it just that the timing of it felt super inappropriate. Like at least wait a couple of months, not 5 weeks after the pre-sale happens and people dropped a ton of money. And now we've gone through it, right? Chaos Legion sold out, so like I just feel like the timing is much more appropriate now. And Matt said they would never do it. All right, I don't remember him saying they would never do it. I can understand him saying that they're not going to do it because the community voted against it, but I don't ever remember him saying they're never going to do it. Well, it's not the company making the change; it's up to the DAO. Yep. If the majority of people want it, why not change it? So at least you're saying, what drove me away from the card game? Bots. See, okay, this is I had a feeling having 15k deck, barely being able to get to Diamond 3. Okay, so we're talking. This is what I'm saying. We're talking about two different things here. What drove you away from the game is bots, but you're also saying that a detriment that will be the nail in the coffin for you is land. So I don't like, to me those are completely separate things. And I'm not saying that like one or the other will be the thing that brings you back, but it's like land, like we should never put it on land to like make the game better to solve the bot problem. That was not going to be, that was never going to be the case. Although what's nice to see is if you were here earlier in the stream, we were looking at some of Yaba's comments where the bot situation is being looked at, which could make things really interesting, right? So I don't know if that makes sense. And going back to your comment here, I see the value as an investor, but I don't see it from a gamer standpoint. It pushed me away from the game itself. All right, 15K, Alicia's ditto. What's up, Philip? You've been quiet. Just popped up to agree with Alicia's. Right now, it's more of an investment move as I tried hard to enjoy the game, even if it's not the best card game out there. So, Alicia's, let me ask you this. What would get you back into the card game? Land aside, what would get you back into the card game? What would make it so that you would want to play every day? Because you enjoyed the game for what it is. Because I have a sneaking suspicion that maybe you just don't actually enjoy the game for what it is, which is fine. This is not me throwing shade. I think a lot of people like the Splinterlands ecosystem, even if they don't care for certain aspects of it. So. Osku, what's up? Dice12 thinks it's funny that Splinterlands sold out. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it. Boom. All right, there we go. See, I knew it. You just don't like the game. And again, that's okay. That's okay. But again, see, this is what I'm trying to get at here, Lucius. Just being honest with you, right? Like the game is boring to you. So you're using the bots as a reason to say that like I don't like the game and therefore I left, right? Because let's be real. If the bots had never been an issue, I still think you would have gotten bored from the game because maybe it's just not your type of game, right? Like I don't go and play a ton of games out there because they're not interesting to me. So it's not a like good or bad thing. It's just a preference thing. So even if the bots were solved tomorrow, what I'm trying to say is I don't know that you would come back and start playing the game every day. If for example, let's say Matt does this thing and modern format is cleared of bots. Are you going to come in and start playing every day, knowing that you can't bot your account either, right? Like, it would still feel like a job for many people. Now, you're looking at it as an investment, and again, I think a majority of people here are looking at it as an investment, both as an investment as a game, and I still think it's an interesting space to be in. But I was just trying to dig into what it was that you didn't like about the game, and ultimately, it's boring, right? It's very repetitive for many folks. Yet somehow I've found a way to continue playing. So I'm mainly an investor and I would rather play the game to make money and enjoy playing it. Interesting. Okay. Well, I still appreciate you being here. Of course, I'm not trying to say like, just because you don't like the game, I think there's still a lot of opportunity here. And obviously you're coming in more as an investor. So you get to see different aspects of the game. And I just hope that they're able to implement something within the ecosystem that you will find joy in as a gamer and not just like, as an investment. But we could be a while away from that. We burned away Chaos Legion. Not so much sold. True. Philip saying, win or lose against a human. I know not going to happen. When bots started, we're dumb. Plus the same Plague Skyweaver. I tried. Pretty cool. But I love the fast nature of SPL. I think that's something that I enjoyed too. I can't, like, Gods Unchained was actually really fun. It reminded me of my Magic the Gathering days. But I'm like, I can't sit down and like do a 20-minute game. I just want to like get in and out. Little dopamine hit. Or a little rage fest. Good to see the usual active faces in here. Yeah, indeed. I'm mainly investor. Okay. That was a Salt Fest in Mav Chat today. Wait, what did I miss in Mav Chat? Actually, maybe I don't want to know. Hey, what's up, CryptoZard? Your point is really good. Some people came into the game for the ecosystem and over time got bored of the game. Yeah, and use bots as an excuse. So again, and like, here's the thing. You can like, Web3 is just so different. I came into the game for the investment. Right, I stayed for the community. The game itself is meh, right? Compared to a lot of other games. Like I would like playing StarCraft 2 last night was the first time I've played like a very well polished game in a long time. I'm just like, oh, this is fun, right? But I think part of it has been like the community, the competitiveness, being in a guild, having made some really, IRL friends, right? With people that I talk with regularly. So, ultimately it's been a really positive thing for me, but that's because it's so much more than just a game, or it's become so much more than just a game. What I find boring is that when card games take 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, see, I guess I don't have that time anymore. Pedro says reasons against are these. 1, I'm against discounting non-appreciating assets that don't take up shelf space. 2, I'm against changing the terms of sale after stating they wouldn't in that manner. And then 3, if they wanted to propose to sell it for DEC, do it at the current market value instead. 4, I'd have to go look at all those other reasons. Okay, so Pedro, what's interesting here is I don't disagree with you, and I would respect your vote against it because I agree with several of the things, right? So going back to number 2 here, I'm against changing the terms of sale after stating they wouldn't in that manner. So yes, I mean, I can understand people not wanting the terms of sale changed. And then number 3, if they wanted to propose to sell it for DEC, do it at current market value. I 100% agree with this. I wish that after Rift Watchers for DEC at peg value, or not peg value, but like at 5,000 DEC, whatever, had failed, I wish they would have immediately pivoted back in December and said, hey, it's now going to be DEC at market value, right? So it's not 5,000 DEC, but if DEC is like half of its peg, it's going to be 10,000 DEC. That way we would have started locking up a ton of DEC. So I agree with you on those. SPL is a simple TCG, so people who like TCG may get bored. The new game mode could change things. I wonder if they could create something that's like more Gods Unchained like. My question is, why be asked to support such a change? What are the counter arguments other than wishful thinking? I think the main thing here is from an economy standpoint, right? Like I can understand from a principle standpoint, if you're saying like, I don't want terms of sale to be changed, then that's fine, right? But the larger picture that people might be looking at is like, okay, well, how can this affect and impact the economy? If we were to be able to burn or lock up 10 billion DEC for this, right, and help DEC get back to peg by offering a slight discount, right, 18% or so, or we'll just say like 10 to 15% with wherever DEC's at. Then yeah, I mean, again, everybody's going to have their personal preference, but you're absolutely right. It could just be wishful thinking. Maybe the demand isn't there. At least yes, we all sugarcoat it because we have big investment in the game, make us pass into the game and try to indulge it and be patient about it. 100%. I don't like. I'll be honest. Like I don't know. Like if I were to see a lot of the changes that were happening in the game and I wasn't already there and I didn't know the team and I didn't know all these things, it might not be something that I would have jumped into. So actually, this is why I love seeing new players who come into the game now, people who've joined in the last 6 months or whatever the case is, because I'm just like, what is your perspective? What did you see? Because you joined at like the saltiest of the salt. It's kind of unfair to compare. Yeah. Remove the high profit potential and passive income, and this game would be dead in a few months. This game is being carried by investors, right? But there is what's still exciting is, to me as a player, there's still a very exciting element of the game. What happened to my background? Oh, we're back down for maintenance, guys, I guess. It's getting upset, losing the bots myself, so I just bought Xbot and will make back the money I spent. All right, fair. So mobile market game, audience, some people can't understand normal TCG. Getting ready to hit Champion 3. Let's go. Good luck. I was like a game away from Champion 3, and then I lost my way back to Diamond 2, which sucked. I saw what race do you play in StarCraft 2? I love playing with Zerg. I don't know. I just love swarming. It takes me a while to build everything up, but I just keep going. I just go massive swarms of either Hydralisks or Mutalisks. So it's actually great playing with Darkest Night because we're doing a co-op thing and he could build defenses early. He likes playing with Terran and Protoss. So he'll build up some defenses early. It gives me a chance to like really mass resources and then have the swarm go crazy. If you like the 7 game, you can also invest in SPL and also play Skyweaver. So at least it's saying, let me put it this way. The game for me is the tokenomics management. The game itself is not the card game. It's more big SimCity. Hey, you know what? Elysios, this is perfect because I always say there's 2 things that you could be playing. Or you could play the game itself or you could play the game economy. And the game economy is way more interesting for me. If you notice, my content on here doesn't talk about gameplay much because I like the game, but I don't love the game. But I do love the game economy. Champ tournament, SPL game, not token generated, but in low league. Gotcha. Pedro, well, if I knew soulbounds were coming, I wouldn't have joined, that's for sure. Interesting. So you're not liking the soulbound changes so far. So do you feel we as a community keep getting stuck between SPL being a game with real world market and a crypto game with crypto stuff added in? I just don't think that there's a right answer right now. The world isn't ready for like a truly decentralized game, but like Splinterlands is the closest thing that we have, I think, especially because we have governance and a very dynamic and complex ecosystem built around the game. So should we be giving a lot of leniency? I think we should give some, but how much? I don't know. I don't know that there's a right answer to that question, right? Like, nobody's perfect. The team is definitely not perfect, and they've admitted that on many times, like making certain mistakes. So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's at some point, it's like people will get fed up and they will leave, while other people will have like endless faith, right? Like, Yaba can do no wrong, Aggie can do no wrong, and I think that the truth just exists somewhere in between. Whoa, what's up, Walking Keys? Pedro saying, contrary to a few here, I don't think the gameplay of SPL is one of the best I've seen. You don't think the gameplay of SPL is one of the best I've seen and it would fit mobile exceptionally well? Well, I don't think it's an amazing game, but mobile will be fun. Xbox got me into Champ 3 last season, but no more. I love cannon rushing or Zealous rushing. Oh, nice. Dude, proton cannons are legit. In the house. All right, I genuinely think the game is fun. If it wasn't, I wouldn't keep playing it. The fact that it's fast. Yeah, you know what? And I really think the game is going to take off when we can start to have more in-person tournaments and events that are presented well, right? Splinterfest was cool, but it wasn't perfect, and I was part of that, right? So it wasn't perfect in the way that it was presented, but it was the first time we got to see it in that way, and I thought it was awesome, right? Warts and all. I just know Skyweaver just implemented SkyPass. It looks amazing. What's up? Just looking at work. Let's go. Wonderful day. All right, guys. We actually did get close to the 2-hour mark, but I am ready for some food. So, and then I will try to get to some of the videos later today. Now, here's the thing. We're gonna end the stream now, mainly because I'm gonna have another stream tonight. I will be on Splinterlands TV in. I can't do math. 7.5 hours from now, a little bit more than 7.5 hours. And we're going to do tournaments. Since we can't do tournaments during maintenance, we'll do some tournaments tonight. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the silver tournament start during the Splinterlands TV stream. And then I will set up a diamond one to begin right after that, and I will actually probably end up streaming here. We'll see how it works. I normally don't like streaming for that long on Tuesday night. That's why I only do 1 hour with SPL TV, but it's like maybe I'll do 1 hour there and then hop on here for a little bit to cover the diamond tournament for people who are interested. But that's all I really got for today. I'm sorry I couldn't take you all the way through maintenance. I thought maintenance would be done by now, but I'm hungry, so I'm gonna go. For me, just improve UX, scrap land. Oh, scrap land. Oh, you're gonna lose a lot of people with that, and space out more of the releases. Take out staking and maybe rework airdrops into some game. Take this whole decentralized mindset as it gives people the idea we all want to hide stuff. Maybe, but it's just such a buzzword now, decentralization. Because it's not necessarily about hiding stuff, although I do respect privacy. It's also about like governance, right? And voting. See everyone, take care. All right, as long as the bondings and last ones will never break into the mainstream gaming, just not something gamers would expect or accept ever. Fair. Bro, remember to take a break. I forget to do as well. Yeah, my break is doing my real job, which is making music, and it's been a busy weekend for that, and I have some projects that I do need to finish up. So that's all I got for you guys. Have an amazing rest of your Tuesday. Hopefully I'll see some of y'all tonight on the Splinterlands TV stream, and maybe even back here. But peace.